We have a job to do, together, you and I, an immensely important war job. We are the army that guards the kitchen front.
When Britain hit hard times, the government warned us food was scarce. So with less to eat, we grew more resourceful. Fast forward to today, and another food crisis threatens. Global prices are soaring, causing increasing shortages and bringing scenes of rioting around the world. Action is needed. And when it comes to food economy, no one does it better than Marguerite Patten, the doyenne of domestic prudence. Now 92, her lessons of thrift still linger.
Most people of my age, or even a bit younger, who remember the war years, hate waste. They hate throwing things away. In fact, they look at leftovers really as a challenge.
The trouble is, today, that's a challenge few of us rise to. In fact, we've never been so wasteful.
Believe it or not, we throw away a third of our food. So for every 3 bags of shopping we buy, 1 bag ends up going in the bin. And that's the equivalent of each of us chucking away £450 every year.
This is where our waste food ends up, dumped in landfill. Added together, we annually bin an astounding £8 billion worth of food. That's enough to fill up Wembley Stadium 8 times over. And according to environmental campaigners, this is causing enormous damage to the planet.
The main problem with food waste is that when it's sent to landfill, it actually produces methane, and methane is about 26 times worse than carbon dioxide.
As the cost of food increases, so must the efforts to stop our squandering. At this North London restaurant, they design menus to minimise waste.
If we had far too much mashed potato one day that we're done with a dish or we're done with a side and it hadn't sold, then we might use it the following day for a topping for a fish pie or a shepherd's pie. That's a kind of classic way of using it. Or you might have gravy left over from Sunday that you'll add to a meat stew to give it flavour.
Councils are starting to collect compostable rubbish, and some supermarkets, the worst food wasters, are giving their surplus to charities. But there are plenty of ways we can all be a little more frugal with food.
Whoever does the shopping must be a little old-fashioned. I know it'll take a few minutes, but sit down and say, now what do I want for next week? And then when you go to the supermarkets, head for those things and don't look left or right.
The days of rationing may be long over, but food supplies remain a problem, and many feel we should look to the past to help the future. Laura Bundock, Sky News.